Hey Dan, how are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
What are you drinking today?
So today I brought one of our samples of our new sour. That's going to be at our sour beer event on
Awesome.
January 29th. And then I brought an alt beer. So it's a nice little transition into a topic about yeast.
I got you over here because I often have customers that are either sort of new home brewers or they've been doing it for a while, and we have, like, for example, this Kolsch yeast, White Labs, and also Kolsch yeast and dry. From your perspective as a home brewer to professional, what's your take on the differences, different uses for dry versus liquid yeast?
I would probably say like maybe 80 to 90% of the homebrews we did were using liquid yeast. Sometimes we were just going for like unique yeast strains, and it's a little bit harder to find in like dry varieties. So if you just want something like crazy off the shelf, some of the new boutique strains that are out there, we typically went with a liquid yeast, and we would have to do kind of like a yeast starter to kind of get the appropriate cell counts for the batch.
For over 5 gallons, you mean?
I would actually even do a starter for 5 gallons. It's to me, it's one of the easiest ways to instantly make your home brew better. Like, the easiest thing to do is make a starter. It's a no-brainer. You guys even have that new starter juice in a can. Like, that saves you so much work. Just pour some of that into a flask, cover it with aluminum foil, put the yeast in it, shake it around every time you walk by it in the house for 24 hours. Like, just do it right before your brew day, and then just pitch it into 5 gallons. Do like about a liter, and you're instantly you're giving your beer a better chance to be amazing.
Because a higher cell count means the yeast doesn't have to work so hard to get started.
Yeah,
it's going to just start fermenting.
That yeast is like already kind of in that phase where it's wanting to propagate and wanting to like just grow and grow. So when you put that into a batch of 5 gallons, it's able to take off faster, as opposed to a little guy. It's going to take him a while to kind of get acclimated and then start that phase where it's really propagating. So it's just you're giving like your beer a kickstart.
Yeah.
The dry is good to kind of keep, like, we always kept dry yeast in the background. Like, if something didn't go right, like if your yeast starter didn't look as active, or you forgot the yeast or whatever, it's always good to keep dry yeast in the background because it stores easily. It's off the shelf. I mean, it's just, you can't go wrong keeping it around. It's super cheap. The nice thing, we never really did starters with our dry yeast because it's like half the price of liquid yeast. Just buy 2 or 3 of these little guys and truck them all in. You don't need to do the starter because the yeast is so cheap.
That's another question that comes up. People are like doing a small batch to start out, and they're saying, well, this looks like it's for 5 gallons. I'm not going to have too much yeast in there if I use the whole thing. And what you're saying is, even if you go with 2 packs or whatever, you're not going to have too much yeast.
Even if we did 5 gallons, I'd probably put at least 2 of these packs in. Like you're just doing the USO5, the Chico strain. I would still do